2020 Specialized Allez Elite. This is a limited edition color, size 56, weighs at 19 pounds 5 ounces. In kilos, we're at 8.76 kilos. Comes with all Shimano 105 grouping on there. Stay tuned to after the video. I'll be doing a free body sound test on this. And thank you guys so much for watching. Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is GC Performance here, back with another video. Today I have for you guys the 2020 limited edition Specialized Allez Elite in the Team Bora color. As you guys can see, it has the Bora stickers right there. It has a Bora paint job going across the top tube, and also the Bora on the fork as well. This bike retail for $1,400. This is a size 56 and it weighs in at 19 pounds 6 ounces. Now, this color was not available, I think, in the United States. I think it was only available in I think like in like the EU colors or even Malaysia. I'm not too sure exactly where it is. I got this actually from our rep just as a luckily as a picture bike, and then we got this one and also this Team Saxo Bank color. So very cool that I got this. I think that they should do this more often. I think for the price range this is at for $1,400 and the group set that it comes with, it's a really great bike for the deal. And this will definitely sway more people. I mean, I know tons of Peter Sagan fans, tons of Bora fans, tons of just pro cycling team fans that they want to buy. This might sway them more into this direction of buying this bike compared to a different brand, you know, so they want to ride something that looks cool. So very cool that they offer this. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what this bike comes spec with. It is $1,400. This is a size 56. I can't order these. This is the only one I really have in stock, so if you guys are local or in the area, come on by and check it out. But I will go over everything with this bike and I'll kind of talk about it a little bit more. So starting off at the handlebar, we have a aluminum shallow drop specialized alloy handlebar. You have the new Shimano 105. This is mechanical and also is a wire shifter as well, so just regular rim brake on here. Mechanical shifting, very easy maintenance, but this is a newer with the newer ergonomic grips on there. Going on down to the brakes, it is just a regular caliper brake, rim brake on here with a axis caliper brake. This tells you the width of what it can fit for rim wise. Nothing crazy. Again, it's going to do great stopping power, but nothing crazy on there. You see here you have the a carbon fiber fork on here, so this is a fact carbon fiber fork on here. This is a special. It has a specialized decal. You have the Bora color paint job on there, going from a green to a lighter green to a lighter green to a lighter green to almost like a white green on there. Very cool. It's the Bora colors on there. On the wheels, you have the DT R460 wheels, DT Swiss R460 wheels on here. Nothing crazy about these. They've been on a lot of bikes. They have a bunch of tires on here. They have the S-Spoiler Sport and the 700 by 25. These are a little bit more of a training tire, and the reason why they do that for the Specialized Allez is because they are a more of like an endurance bike, maybe someone's first bike that can withstand a little bit more of the you know, of like a training ride or take more of a beating. So if you are starting off, maybe it's like your first bike, it's definitely more of a training bike that can take a beating and will last a lot longer. Not as fast rolling, but you're going to get less flats for sure. This is a quick release bike as well, so very easy to take the wheel on and off, but also cheaper for the in terms of the price point. Cables are internally housed. You have the rear brake going through here to the top tube, both front and rear relay cables going to the down tube. It is a threaded aluminum bottom bracket with a Praxis bottom bracket, and you have your crank being the Praxis Alba for the crank. A better crank for sure. The crank comes in with a 5236 on here. I want to say it's 5230. No, I'm sorry, 5034, 110 BCD. So this is a compact crank. Reason why, again, they want to maybe gear this more towards someone who's just starting off. It's going to give you the gear range that you can actually use if you are climbing or riding in more of a mountainous area. This will give you kind of a better kickstart for getting used to riding. It is an 11-speed in the rear, Shimano 105 cassette. They're not cheaping out on that. It's also a KMC chain. It's a 11/28 for the cassette gear ratio, and then that's a new Shimano, well, not new, but that's a Shimano rear derailleur. That's the R7000 rear derailleur on there. So very nice rear derailleur. You have a Shimano front derailleur 105 on there as well. But yeah, moving on to the rear brake, you have the axis rear brake as well, just a regular caliper brake. And then the new Shimano the new Specialized Allez, they adopted the Tarmac SL6, the drop seat stays, which are going to make it more aero, but with the rounded tubes behind here, and the Allez having a taller head tube angle, or I'm sorry, not angle, taller head tube than the Tarmacs do. It's going to be more of an endurance style bike as well. So Very nice bike in there. The seat post is going to be just your standard 27.2 alloy seat post. You have a 4mm axle key right there. And then the saddle that's coming on here is just going to be the Specialized 2-page Sport. It's like a $30 saddle. That's aftermarket, but you know, you have your nice little cutout, nice gel on there. Definitely something for more of a beginner rider. And then the stem that's going to be on here is going to be the Specialized alloy stem. Sorry about that. I was just talking to one of my buddies at the store. But yeah, they did adopt the lower seat stays on here to mimic the Tarmac SO6 with the aerodynamics. It does give you a boost in aerodynamics, which is great. But yeah, very nice bike. As you guys can also see on here on the Allays, not the Sprints, but on all the Allay models, they do offer a little rear rack mountings right here as well. So if you did want to put a rear rack and use this bike for backpacking, I think they also have a like these little front mounts right here as well if you want to put maybe fenders or some stuff on there. They do offer that because this is, you know, it's a bike that can be an endurance bike. It's a bike that can be used as a performance bike. Still a bit heavy, but I mean, you put some nicer upgrades or nicer wheels, or even if you just ride it as is, this would be a nice bike that can get you going throughout any kind of ride. You can get into some group rides. It can get you into the sport and maybe even just ride this for a really long time. But I still have buddies of mine who are still riding bikes like this, even cheaper models of this, in the Saturday group rides and the fast rides. They're racing with it. It's just because, you know, one, it's just an affordable price point, but two, because they don't want to spend the money on it. They're going through life. They're going through a stage of life where they're trying to climb the ladder of their jobs and their salary, and it's something that's affordable to them, and it's something that they can get into the hobby, still get some exercise out of it, and they just don't want to waste the money on something they don't need right now. So it's a bike that you can actually beat up and it won't hinder your abilities to what you can do on it. So in my opinion, I think this price point's great. They make even cheaper models of this bike that can get you going still as well. Just with a little bit less components on there, with a little bit less gearing, which still makes a lot of sense for South Florida. But what I was gonna say is, I think that they should offer these limited edition colors like the Bora, like the Quick Step, like their teams that they do in these cheaper bike models. It would definitely bring in more clientele, I think, because usually what brings people into the sport is watching a pro cycling, or maybe it's just their buddies or something like that. But if they know that they can get a cheaper model bike with a pro team on there or something like that, they might like that because, you know, it looks more appealing to them. You know, they might see someone on TV and be like, oh, that's what I want. So yes, it's cool they do on the higher end stuff, the top line models, but I think for the average consumer to get a bike like this at this price point, it might sway them to go with a $1,400 aluminum bike over a carbon bike all day. And let's be honest, I mean, I can sit here and recommend what the best bike is for the budget. I can sit here and recommend you the best, you know, bang for the buck. But really what it comes down to is, what's the best bike for your price range? That's what I think a lot of people miss, is that they always are looking for everyone else's opinion, but it's really what works for you. And $1,400 is a kind of a good sweet spot. I mean, if you're getting into road cycling, you know it's gonna be expensive. You know it's around $800 to $1,000 no matter what, getting a bike shop bike. So $1,400 is a little bit more of an upgrade. You're getting nicer components, something you can upgrade along the way. You can throw an Ultegra mechanical rear derailleur on here and keep the 105 shifters, or you can put Dura-Ace 11-speed shifters on here and keep the 105 derailleur and make small upgrades. Whereas if you have Claris, Sora, Tiagra, you have to upgrade everything at once. So having an 11-speed Grupo, you can kind of take that group and continue it and kind of ride to it and make it your own and upgrade slowly, instead of buying a bike that's $300 less, like the Allez Sport that comes with Shimano Sora and only comes with 9-speed in the rear. If you ever want to do any kind of upgrade set, you have to upgrade everything at once, and it's a big chunk of money, almost, you know, like $300 to $500. So it's pretty insane. So that's my take on it. I think this color is really good. I'm a big fan of Bora. I know everyone's a big fan of Bora because they have Peter Sagan there, but I think they did a really good job with this paint job. Same with the Quick Step. I like the blue on there. A little bit bummed that this is a sticker, to be honest with you. The paint's on there. The paint's good, but this Bora thing is a sticker. I think that's kind of lame. I think that should be painted on there, but just my take on it. So, but that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the video below, and I'll see you all next video. Thank you guys, bye. 2020 Specialized Allez Elite in the limited edition team Bora color. These are DTR 470 wheels, free up by sound test. Wow. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.